the people closest to you are usually the ones that screw you.
When the apocalypse comes, liberals will very likely, some will turn into werewolves, and some already are, I think, but they're going to turn into, and they're going to turn into zombies. And that's probably going to be one of the first things you look for in the apocalypse, is when you see zombies, you know damn well it's here.
I believe in God.
The thing is, you can't win against the presuppositionalist.
Hey YouTube, it's been a little while since you've seen me on camera. It's been a while since I've been to work. I haven't been feeling all that good lately. Doctors are taking care of things, so don't you worry about me.
This person is a danger to society. This person is a danger to evolution. This person is a danger to humanity at all.
Just talking off the cuff. Because I haven't been working, I've had time to watch a lot of videos and comment. Probably noticed I've been doing a lot of more commenting. And what I hear is that the one thing that people can't stand about the presuppositionalist or the Bible-thumping wingnut is that he claims to know what I know.
Well, what would stop me from conversing with an apologist? And I realized for me what the dividing line is, anyone who's going to tell you what you know. Anyone who's going to say, God exists. And for instance, on that Bible-thumping wingnut show where they discuss chemical warfare.
And I understand how that is offensive to atheists. When I say, Scripture says all men know that God exists. So thus, God exists. I understand why that's offensive. And I want you as atheists to understand also that you are equally as offensive when you speak to us Christians. And you say, there is no God, or there is no evidence for God. Because you're telling me that I don't know that God exists. You're telling me that there is no evidence that God exists.
Cannot even prove such a thing exists. Please.
And the divide between Christian and atheist is so great that the Christian is saying, how can you possibly not believe in God? Everything points to God. And the atheist is claiming that nothing points to God. The divide is so great, and what I'm trying to get at is we're offending each other, and that's the nature of the great debate. And you shouldn't be overly critical of the presuppositionalist who believes the Bible is true and says that all men know that God exists. We rely on Scripture. You as an atheist, you rely on your atheist reasoning that there is no evidence for God, which is equally as offensive to Christians.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think we all need to realize that this is only YouTube, and not to overanalyze things, which I think a lot of people do. Like recently I put a clip of Roman missile exegete in the beginning of my video.
There are days where I wake up in the morning and I'm an atheist.
And he assumed that the whole video was about him. Not so. People are overanalyzing my introductions to my videos. I just like making a video that makes my point and also is kind of funny at the same time. So if that offends you, I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
I am not trying to everybody knows I'm making people say things and putting them in a context that they're not meant to be in, which is why it's funny.
Yeah.
And I'm using people from our little YouTube great debate community to do something humorous. That's all it is. I think it would also be good if we all would just remember here on YouTube that this is just YouTube. This isn't real life. This isn't the wild, wild west where we meet out in the street for a gun battle, fight till the end, and we have real life also. We have real life. And all too many times this is ridiculous in our comment feeds, that if we don't reply within a day, or if we don't get notification that somebody replied to something that we said and it was important and to that person, and we didn't respond, and or we just forgot about it, it doesn't mean that we lost. And when that happens, when I ask somebody what I feel is a really good question and they don't answer, that doesn't mean I won. It might mean they just became disinterested. It might mean that they went to work, they went to bed, or something in real life came up. So let's stop with this Wild West mentality and I got you and you're so embarrassed now. And this is YouTube, guys. This isn't real life. And we all have real lives. We all have things that take more importance than YouTube. At least I hope you do. And with that said, we'll look forward to seeing Alex Botten in the next Bible Thumping Wingnut show. It's going to be great. He's going to come and share with us all about his life in Britain.
Ass backwards.
Good job, Bible thumping wingnut.